Hello YouTube, Wes here checking in with a brand new video for you. Today's video subject is of course my vinyl inbox for the month of October 2020. Hope you're all doing well, having a great day, great night whenever it is you're watching this. This is the first video I am recording in using Canon log file video. Hopefully it'll give me some more latitude as far as editing, color grading, all that kind of stuff. I know most of you aren't into the geekery of all of this, but yeah, just trying something new, trying to broaden my knowledge and skills here. So hopefully this works out well. If you're seeing this, of course, it worked out good enough for me. And so yeah, go ahead and get into this video here in a minute. First, I want to start off by welcoming anybody who's new here. Welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks for tuning in. If you are new here and you want to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is Wes Spins Vinyl for all my vinyl related Instagram posts. And if you want to check out my Discogs store, you can get directly to that by going to deepdishrecords.com. That link will throw you over to my store on Discogs. I post things for sale in my Discogs store that are collector grade quality stuff that doesn't make it in my Vinyl Survivor series, or occasionally I'll find some stuff, other stuff out in the wild that I think is interesting, I think is good, and I put those in the Discogs store as well. So I invite you to check that out and pick up anything there that you find interesting. So let's go ahead and get into what I picked up in October. I got two new pickups, two new purchases, and then a stack of 20 records from a One Good Day at Goodwill. After, I've been visiting the thrift stores a lot over the past couple months, and it's been pretty slim, but I did have one good day at Goodwill where I picked up 20 records, so we'll share those with you. So let's go ahead and get into the new pickups first. The first thing I have here was a pre-order, and it came in right at the end of October, so I've only had a chance to spin this once so far, but that is the latest EP by Troye Sivan titled In a Dream. Released digitally earlier this year. Didn't have this vinyl release till late in October. I think it even got pushed back at one point. But yeah, Troye Sivan is a modern pop, male pop artist. Kind of came about as a YouTube sort of celebrity. I enjoy his music. It's very commercial sounding pop music, but it's got a little bit of an edge to it, and it's interesting. And he's got a good voice, and he writes some great songs. Insert is red with some lyrics and liner notes on it, and then this is a colored pressing, which is very nice. Pressed at GZ vinyl. Nice sort of blue and white, swirly kind of. I think they call this dream ocean or something color, but nice color. See, that's Troye Sivan's new EP from 2020, In a Dream. First thing in the pickups for the month of October, or actually the last thing. All right, the next thing I have to share with you is my other new pickup for the month. I believe the date on this album is 2019, but I don't think the vinyl came out until 2020. It came out earlier this year. I put it on my want list on Amazon, and it just sort of sat there for a while, and slowly, the price has been coming down on this, and it got down to about $13, and I said, what the heck? I'm going to go ahead and pull the trigger on it. And this is the latest album by Moby titled All Visible Objects. As I said, it has a copyright date of 2019, but I don't think the vinyl came out until 2020. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, very recent release by Moby. If you're a fan of Moby's, this is kind of more of the same as far as his work. Very ambient, driving kind of groovy kind of music. It's Moby. I mean, as I said, if you're familiar with Moby, then you know what you're going to get here. It's very similar to his previous work, but good stuff. Kind of a ho-hum gatefold there, but it is what it is. At least you do get a gatefold. This does come with a nice full-size booklet. Lots of, I don't know what, very random sort of photographs in here. Lots of different subjects there, but it's nice that they included this. And this is a 2 LP set done by GZ. So yeah, the latest one from Moby, All Visible Objects. I haven't heard a lot of people talking about this in the VC. I don't know why, but yeah, it's good. It's enjoyable. As I said, if you're a Moby fan, go ahead and grab this. It's going for a good price right now on Amazon, and I recommend it. It's a good one. Good one to pick up. All right, so next we're going to talk about the pickup the score I had at Goodwill. As I said, very slim pickings in the thrift stores. They just haven't been putting things out, and there's been a lot of people shopping. It's just been really tough. But walked into Goodwill one day, and I looked at the records, and there wasn't anything there, and walked away. And then I came back, maybe 15, 20 minutes later, and they had just dropped some stuff in there, and it was all pretty interesting stuff, with the exception of one or two things. Nothing too incredible, but just some good solid records. Some of these will be for my collection, some of these will be for the Discogs store. So let's go ahead and get into it. The first one we got here is a self-titled Kansas album, of course, 70s prog rock group. Really good. I do like Kansas, in really nice condition. Still in shrink copy of that. Next one, a Deutsche Grammophon release of Carl Orff's Herbert von Karajan doing Carl Orff's De Temporum Fine Commodia. Yeah, cover caught my eye. This one is a rare for Deutsche Grammophon, but it's a gatefold booklet inside with liner notes and photographs. So a nice Deutsche Grammophon release. And yeah, if you hadn't heard before, our local Goodwills, they do them in, you have to buy 3 or 10. So it's best to buy groups of 10 records. They're cheapest that way, least expensive that way. Here was one of the really good, solid scores from this haul. Scorpions, Blackout, really clean copy of that. Yeah, really awesome find there. So I was really glad to have found that. That was a nice pickup. All right, next up, a still in shrink but falling off copy of Arlo Guthrie's self-titled album. Of course, not his debut album, but it's self-titled. He did in 74. Nice, clean copy of that. Got a copy of Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Here's another cool one, still in shrink, Lynyrd Skynyrd, nothing fancy. This is a gatefold, but still in shrink, which is nice, and a Peaches price tag on there as well. See, that was a cool find. Copy of Stevie Wonder's Songs in the Key of Life. I know this doesn't have the 7-inch, and it doesn't have the book either, but I picked it up anyway, just in case, maybe something to use for Frankensteining or whatever. Maybe, it's Stevie Wonder. I'm not going to leave it behind. So that was a nice find. Awesome gatefold on this one. Here's a pretty interesting find. A promotional pre-release montage from Ozzy Osbourne's Diary of a Madman. So this has, snippets from the album. And then it also has the single Flying High Again. I thought that was pretty nice there on the Jet Records label. Nice Ozzy Osbourne piece. Here's a little best of Sandy Nelson on the United Artists label. Nice find there. A Leo Kottke album I don't believe I've picked up before. This is Leo Kottke's Ice Water. 1974 on that one. And another one from Sandy Nelson here. This is Mono on Imperial Records. Beat That Blanking Drum. Sandy Nelson pickup. Something that caught my eye on the Decca Gold label series. I don't think I've tried a Decca Gold label before, so I'll give this one a shot. This is Andre Segovia. Doing Ponce, Concerto de Sur, Rodrigo, Fantasia, and Symphony of the Air. Yeah, interesting pickup. Give that one a try. This is the most odd and most interesting find, I think. I didn't know what this was. It just caught my eye, looked interesting. It happens to be on colored vinyl. It happens to be quite collectible as well, so it was a really good find. This is I guess an EP. It would best be described as an EP by Q the artist. So you're not really seeing much here. Came in a blank sleeve. It does come with a small booklet here, so I guess that's Q. And then a little bit in the way of liner notes and stuff here. And then the vinyl itself is quite interesting, because the vinyl, beautiful clear red, and what this is synth pop from 1981, I believe is the release on this, 82, on the Mao record label. But yeah, just some obscure 80s, early 80s synth pop on colored vinyl. As I said, pretty collectible, so that was a really good find, and I was definitely worth picking this whole stack up just for this one. So yeah, that was a pretty cool find. Q the artist. I think there are some videos on YouTube if you want to sample this. You can check that out if you're curious on what that sounds like. I'll try to put a link in the show notes below, maybe help you out with that one. Here's another cool one still in the shrink, another gatefold. This is Allman Brothers Band, Win, Lose, or Draw. Still in the shrink. It's got the hype sticker on it. Yeah, that's a really cool find. I'm not going to leave that behind in a thrift store. It was a cool find. Here's one I see a lot. I've just never picked it up. I thought I would pick it up and grab it. You know, as I said, you got to do multiples of 10 is the best way to buy things at Goodwill around here. And this is a Mario Lanza's The Desert Song. It does have a very interesting cover there, so it was nice. Another one on the Deutsche Grammophon label. This is Franz Schubert, Symphony No. 4 and Symphony No. 8. This is on the Tulip label, Deutsche Grammophon, the old classic label, so should be good quality record there. Nice copy of that. The Best of Steelers Wheel, Stuck in the Middle with You, Jerry Rafferty and Joe Egan. I do like Steelers Wheel and Jerry Rafferty's solo records as well. Was just listening to City to City recently, so yeah, but good stuff there. Another classic, really nice copy of this, really super nice copy of Red Rose Speedway, Paul McCartney and Wings. It does have the booklets intact on the inside, which is nice. That's not always the case. And just a really nice clean copy of that. And they always have the hype sticker there. Almost always have the hype sticker right on the cover. But otherwise, really, really nice. Got a Grover Washington release here, 1978 on the Motown label. This is Grover Washington Jr.'s Reed Seed. Kind of comedic album cover there, but it's Grover Washington stuff. Questionable whether this is going to be any good, being from 78, but I figured I'd give it a try. And last but not least, another sort of classic of the yacht rock genre. It's something I just really haven't explored much, but I thought, what the heck, we're in a Goodwill. I need to make multiples of 10. Grab this. This is Seals and Crofts' Summer Breeze, classic album from them. There's that. So those are my finds from October 2020. Let me know down in the comments below what you thought of my pickups. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. If you aren't already, please subscribe so you can be kept up to date with future releases. As I said, follow me on my Instagram channel. Check out my Discogs store. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more, and we'll see you again real soon. Cheers.